Okay, so we have done NetSuite basics. Okay, now today we'll go with classifications and accounting setup. Okay, like enable features you may not understand now. Once you go through the most of the features, okay, when I come back and show you each and every feature, things will start making make sense. Okay, so like I'm taking up the classifications and accounting setup. Before that, I'll just have an overview on the enable features. Okay, so now what happens is that, so now you know about a little about NetSuite there, which you okay by okay through whatever we have discussed on the other day. Okay, now from here it's kind of your implementation journey begins. Okay, so now like the first step in the implementation process is about like, so see, you will once your client gets the license of the NetSuite, it will be a raw product on the whole. Okay, which you will be implementing and customizing as per the client's business needs. Okay, so now over here this okay like so now the first step that you will be doing is you will be going to set up company enable features. Okay, so here in the enable features, okay, you have about 10 tabs, okay, and on the whole about 160 plus features, which, okay, only when you enable, right, okay, say like your invoice screen or like your sales order screen or anything, okay, only when you enable those features here, that's when those things will get activated and you will be able to use them. Unless and until you don't enable the features here, you will not be able to use anything in your NetSuite account. Okay, so this is okay like you so these are features over here, okay, which you'll enable over here as per your need. Okay, once these features are enabled, the next thing that you'll do is go ahead to do the setup. Okay, configuration setup. So the first thing in the configuration setup is about setting up of the classification data. Okay, so to set the classification data, you go to setup company. Okay, first you'll set the company information. Okay, so you will just mention the company name. Okay, all it's this page is just about giving details. Company legal name, company's website, to which country it belongs to, email address, fax, company's address. Okay, these things will be auto sourced. Okay, then these are the custom fields. So time zone the company is following. All of those company details you'll just mention here. Okay, then after this, the next step you'll do is you'll go and set up the subsidiaries. Okay, because your client might have subsidiaries, so you'll be setting up subsidiaries over here. Okay, so you go to setup company, scroll down to subsidiaries, and you okay click here. You land onto this page subsidiaries. Now you click on the new subsidiary here. Okay, you it's just about giving details. Okay, and this details your client will provide you. You just have to enter it over here. The reason we are creating subsidiaries is because okay every subsidiary would want to have okay, so see whatever like the company will be doing business, right, okay, each of the subsidiary would want to have their own uh, like uh, would want to record their own cash flow, cash outflow and inflow and everything. Okay, the all the accounting and finance related part. So which is why like we are creating subsidiaries so that we are classifying the data whatever or and the transactions whatever we are creating. Okay, so you'll just like name give the name of the subsidiary logo. Okay, you'll provide the address of the subsidiary. Okay, you'll just give all of the details. Since already subsidiaries are created, I'm not creating, there is nothing in it. You just have to come give information, save it, and your subsidiary will be created. Then likewise the next thing that you will do is you'll create locations. Okay, same navigation, just under the subsidiary you have locations. So in location, okay, say you'll create a location over here, something as Florida. Okay, this is the location I'm giving. You can give all the other information about the location, okay, over here, and just save it. So with this, a location has been created. Okay, it's like wherever, like from whichever location you are doing or you're creating transactions, so you will further classify. So like, see, right now everything might not make sense. Just wait for some time. Like you will soon get to know about it, about the classifications and all of it while we are creating the transactions. Okay. Then once location is created, the next thing is departments. Okay, so in departments, what you'll do is that, okay, you over here, you'll create different departments. Okay, so that if in case there is any transactions you want to create based on department, okay, you'll do that. So like, you can give the department name here. You can like mention to which departments you would want to associate things to. Okay. So this is what is your classification. Okay. So today, like what I would, okay, yeah, very firstly, I will provide you the access, okay, to the NetSuite at the end of the session. So like you can create a subsidiary, a location, and a department here in this account. Okay. Each of you just create one location, one department, and like one subsidiary. Okay. And like going forward, you, if needed, you can like narrow down your transactions onto that. Okay. Then once this is done, okay, the next thing that you do is the basic accounting setup. Okay, so again you go to setup, accounting. The first thing you do is you create fiscal calendar. Okay, you click on the button new fiscal calendar. Here we give the name of the fiscal calendar. Say, okay, here I'm giving it identifier as JS. Okay, calendar. Okay. And so see, first fiscal month, it depends now. Like usually, like in, say, in case it's US, the first fiscal month is January. Then like if it is India, the first fiscal month is April. In Europe, Germany, the first fiscal month is October. So like it depends on like whatever, like how you want to create. Okay, so we'll do one thing. We'll give identifier as F1 for all the custom objects that we create. Okay. Okay. So over here, let me just GL1. Okay, for all the fiscal calendars, okay, like you can just give it over here. And then of all the fiscal calendars, if you want this fiscal calendar to be by default, okay, that is whatever transactions are posting and all, okay, okay, they have to follow this calendar. You can check the checkbox of this calendar and just save it. So with this, your financial calendar is set up. Okay, once your financial calendar is set, the next thing that you'll do is go and create chart of accounts. Okay, so do you understand what is chart of accounts? Hello.
Transaction profit and loss, like that.
Yeah, and like, okay, fine. Not
Accounts
complete.
means like whatever the debits and credits and which account, I think
Yeah, yeah, like closer to it. So the
with the
chart of
chart,
accounts
yeah,
over
chart
here.
of
Yeah, yeah, closer to it. So like the chart of accounts over here is like, so see what happens is that now a business will operate, like will have lot of inflow and outflow of money. Okay, and for various reasons, and to various for various reasons. Okay, so see, there'll be like, you will be paying your vendors for the procurement you have done. You'll be receiving money from your customers for all the items you have sold. Okay, and then like you will be paying for your liabilities. You will be also paying for the assets management. Okay, management of your company assets and all. Then you will also be paying for like maybe okay, like you'll be paying your salaries to the employees and all. Now, like what we do is the chart of accounts is here nothing but like all of this is categorized into different thing. Okay, so we have a dedicated account for each of the work. So see, like you from customers you receive all the money in accounts receivable only. Okay, for vendors you pay everything to accounts payable account only. Okay, so for asset management you have asset account only. So for liabilities you have liability accounts. So like for different things, you'll have different dedicated accounts. For payroll, you have payroll account and all. Okay, so that like at the end of say maybe a financial period or a financial quarter or a financial year, you want to estimate, as Javed you said, like the profit or loss or like about like the situation. Okay, you'll be able to estimate it based on that. Okay, so which is why we create chart of accounts. Okay, so now over here, the chart of accounts, all of the detail your client will give you. It's just that you'll have to come and enter the chart of accounts over here. Okay, so you come to setup, accounting, chart of accounts, and here you click on new. Here on okay, you enter. So it's again like whatever client gives you information you enter. It's like just a simple like account number, account name. If it belongs to any parent account, what type, bank, accounts receivable, other current asset, fixed asset, other asset, whatever type. Okay, that what currency would you want it to belong to? Rate type, how would you want to mention it? Okay, and like how would you want to restrict it based on class, department, location, or subsidiary? You can mention that as well. Okay, these other fields are custom fields, most of them, so you can just ignore them. Okay, so like you can just provide the information and save it, and with this your chart of account will be created. So any questions or doubts over here?
No.
Okay, so now once chart of accounts
So
are
here
created,
the subsidiaries means which we have created, right?
yes,
Whichever the
exactly, now you'll start
subsidiary
creating.
we have
Yeah,
created.
whatever subsidiary you have
So for that
created.
we are going. Yeah.
Yeah, so those subsidiaries will get listed over here. So whatever subsidiaries location and department, right? You can
Yeah.
restrict
Yeah.
that if you want to restrict that account, you can restrict it to that location. Okay, so we created Florida, you can restrict it to that location, which is why we have to create subsidiary location department first in order so that you can like restrict it over here based on that.
So here there is a number and name column, right?
Yeah,
Number and name. So the
uh,
name will be like what?
this is the account name and this is the account number.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Okay, anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay. So now once the chart of accounts are created, the next thing that you do is you create accounting periods. Okay. So accounting periods over here are like so if okay for like okay you can create accounting periods here are for to post the transaction. So whatever transactions you'll be doing for that particular time period, okay, just to make sure that those transactions belong to those that time period only and they should not fall into another time period. You maintain accounting periods. Okay, so you can set up a full year by like clicking on set up full year. Okay, now say next year 2025 you want to set up. Okay, you can mention the fiscal year end. Okay, 2025 first fiscal month you can mention period format. How should it be? Calendar week, 4 weeks, or 5 weeks? Okay, you can mention. Okay, that's how you can set up a full year or a new year. Okay, the same as the new year. The new quarter is that if you want to set up a new quarter, okay, you can just mention the quarter name, start date of the quarter, end date of the quarter. You can select the financial calendar. Okay, and then if you want it to be a so to which year this should our quarter belong to, okay, you can mention that. Okay, uh, over here it is not showing because we have not created a year to the to our calendar. Okay, so that's how you create a quarter. And base you have a base period to just define your own period over here. The length of your period you can define it as you want it. Okay, then if in okay, so with that your periods are created over here. You'll be able to see the periods. Say for example financial 2023, once you create a quarter, your quarter will be shown up over here, and inside the quarter you'll have those months. Okay, now against those months, okay, if you have the period close as green check mark, that means your that particular period is closed. Okay, and you will have lock against all the transactions AP, AR, and GL. Okay. If you have an unlock against a transaction, that means it is not closed. So to close that, you'll click on the checklist here. Okay. And then like you'll go to lock AP, you'll close
The
and
screen
you'll
got
submit
stuck.
it. Oh, what are you able to see?
Yeah, just the cursor on May. Yeah, now it has. Yeah.
Okay. So see, it's nothing. I just went in here. Okay. And I checked the checkboxes all and I submitted and then it got logged. Okay. Now your this is logged. Okay. Now if you come back, okay, submit.
No, again it got stuck.
Is it still stuck? Setup.
Yeah.
Hmm? Now are you able to see?
No, we are able to
No?
see, but nothing is happening in the screen.
Okay, but for
Y-
Javed, is it the same problem with you as well?
No, no.
Yeah, I guess like there must be some issue of the internet connection at your end, Soumya.
Okay, okay, let me check. Thank-
Yeah. So like it's just you go to the checklist, you check the check boxes, and your period will eventually, I mean, your particular thing will get logged eventually. Okay, that's how you close the periods. You to close a complete period, you'll have to log all of those things. Then only the period gets closed. You'll get a tick mark over here. Okay, so this is with respect to your accounting periods. Then okay, the last step with respect to the basic accounting setup is your opening balances for the chart of accounts you have created. So for that, you'll go to setup accounting, enter opening balances, and then when you come here, you'll be able to see over here the opening balances page. So here, okay, you will select the subsidiary first, and whatever accounting period you have created, you will select that accounting period over here, and then you will mention the opening balance if it's a debit or credit, whatever it is, against each of the accounts over here, and you will save it so that your transactions, whatever this you'll be recording, it will be like based on these opening balances that you're setting it up over here. Yeah, is that okay?
Yes, yes.
So yeah, this was with respect to the classifications and basic accounting setup. So any questions, any doubts so far until here?
No.
Okay. So we have completed one another topic. Okay. So like we have time. So like, should I move on to one another topic, or this is already too much for you and like you would want to practice?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay.
For me, it is
So,
okay, but just ask
Javed,
Jabir.
how is it with
Yes,
respect to
yes.
you?
Yes, yes. Okay, no problem.
So if it is getting confused for us, if you start another session, so
No, I guess this is about like users and roles. Okay. Users and roles, I'll take it later. Okay. This is something, okay, you don't have to like this, you will understand it later. Maybe I'll take it file management and centers and tabs, a small topic. In this, there is nothing much. Okay. Like you don't have to put a lot of brain, and this is like just a simple topic,
yeah,
no brainer one.
okay.
Hmm? Okay.
Yeah.
So in file
Like
management,
I'm Omkar, like I feel like you are telling it very fastly, like we couldn't
okay.
able to like yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll slow down. I'll
So
slow
if you
down.
can make
Yeah.
it yeah, yeah. There is no
Yeah.
hurry for me. Like if you can tell me slowly, slow. Yeah.
Sure, sure. Please let me know. Okay, thank you, like Soumya. You let me know about it. Okay, please let me
Yeah,
know if you
because we need
feel
to
like
understand, right? You are telling it like yeah, the like 1 week time you're covering it up, I think. So So it's
No, no,
better
no,
to
no.
tell
Like
slowly
I
only. Yeah,
am,
yeah,
yeah, I'm ready to go at your pace. Okay. So yeah, like
yeah,
please let me know if you feel fast. Okay, I'll just like
yeah.
go slow.
Because this is very new for us, right? So it takes time for to understand.
Yes, yes, yes. And like you
Yeah,
practice, or like whatever doubts you have, will clear your doubts first, and then only move ahead.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank
Okay. Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So, okay, the next topic is file management, centers and tabs. In this, okay, there are two topics, file management and the other topic is center tabs. So first I'll take up file management. This is a very quick and simple thing. Okay. So what NetSuite does is that NetSuite provides you storage repository, which is present here under documents tab, files, file cabinet. So file cabinet, like here you get a 10 GB of space from NetSuite wherein your client can store all the company related documents over here. Okay. So to store the documents over here, okay, it's mandatory that you have to store them in the folders only. So you'll have to create a new folder. Okay. And here, okay, you'll create GL1. I'm giving the folder name as GL1 folder. Okay. And then over here, okay, if you want it to be subfolder of any existing folder, you can mention that or you can ignore. The type will always be documents and files. You can describe about the folder here. And then if in case you feel that you want this folder to be restricted by a department, location, class or subsidiary, you can just select that whatever you want to restrict it by, so that this particular subsidiary will not be able to see, people from this location will not be able to see. Okay. And all. No, if you want this folder totally for yourself up as a private, you can check the checkbox of private here. Okay. In case you don't select any of it and not even check the checkbox of private, then this folder is open for all. Whatever is stored in this folder will be accessible to everyone. Okay. So I'm now creating the folder by saving it. So now I've created the folder is empty. So you can add files over here. Okay.
So this folder can be accessible or can be editable by everyone.
Accessible, editable, all the permissions are given unless you are not restricting them, unless you're not having it private for yourself or restricting them based on any department, class, location or subsidiary.
Okay. So there will be any option to only see, not to edit.
No, like these are only the options. Okay, like the NetSuite is not providing any further options on this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there is no further control. Whatever control is the control at this level only. Okay. So now once you have the files here in the folder, you have three other operations: copy files, delete files, and move files. In case you want to copy the file, you can click on the copy files button. So you want to copy this file and then copy to CO folder. Okay. I'll so see I've selected the file, I've mentioned copy to this folder and I'll click on copy. So now in CO folder, this file is present. Okay. I'll go back to our folder, GL1 folder. Now in case you would want to move a file, okay, you can click on the move files, select a file, move to CES folder, click on move. Okay, so the file is moved here. Then in case you want to delete a file, you just click on the delete button over here, select the file and click on delete. Okay, and the file is deleted. So these are the operations you can perform here, and this is about the file cabinet. Okay, and things with respect to file management. So any questions or any doubts here?
No.
Okay. Javed, no doubts?
No, no.
Okay. The next topic, okay, so this was with respect to file management. The next topic is centers and tabs. Okay. So see, now I'll go to home page. Okay. So here you are seeing tabs and there are things under associated under these tabs. Okay. So likewise, if in case you would want to create your own tab and you want to associate things under those tabs, you will know through that to the topic center tabs. Okay. So for that, you'll have to go to customization, centers and tabs, and center tabs. New. Okay. So GL1 tab. Okay. And you can provide ID over here to your tab, and to center it can belong to all center or classic center, it's your wish. Okay. And you just, so see, you just came to customization, centers and tabs, center tabs, and new. Here you're giving name to the tab and mentioning the center to which it belong to, and save it. Okay. This tab, now when I refresh the home page, okay, here since all the tabs are not could not get accommodated here, they are listed here. You see we have our tab. I'll click on this tab and you'll see it is empty, there's nothing here. Okay. Now, okay, one more thing, if in case you would want to narrow down your tab, that your tab should be visible only to specific roles. Okay, specific roles, you can select those roles from this drop down here. Okay, or your tab has to be visible to specific employees only, you can select those employees from here. Okay, like for specific departments or specific subsidiaries, group, customers, and vendors, you can mention them. So Soumya, here you have the option of narrowing down to the specific thing that you would want to show, be it a particular person or a role or a subsidiary or a department. Okay, any customer, vendor, anything.
Okay.
Okay. So that is okay. So here you do it under audience. Now, so see, now before going ahead, you'll have to know that transactions is the tab, bank is the category, and write checks, make deposits, transfer funds. Each of them are links. So now your tab is ready. Okay, let's create a link and then create a category to bridge the gap between tab and the link. Okay, say now under our tab we want to show list of invoices. Okay, so just go to any page that you would want to show under your tab. Okay, so now this is the list of invoices page. Okay, here just copy the URL, whichever page you would want. Okay, and then go to customization again, centers and tabs, center links. Okay, and just give the invoice list as the name of the link. Just paste the URL here. Okay, and save it. So now what I've done, I've created a tab, I've created a category. Now, so I've created a link. Now I need to create a category. So I'll go to customization again, center tabs. Tab is done, link is done. Now I'll go to category. I'll click new. Okay, here I'll mention GL1. Oh, sorry, I'll mention just invoices. Okay, and then center type, classic center, center tab, R tab, that is GL1 tab. Okay, and link invoice list. Okay, I'm adding it and saving it. So now over here when you go, you have the tab GL1 tab, you have the category invoices, and here is the option invoice list. I'm opening it, and there you see you have list of invoices now under your custom tab. Yeah, is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
So this was all with respect to centers and tabs. Okay. So any questions, any doubts over here?
So just to clarify that, so these custom tabs will be useful just to create a like for our own purpose. Like frequently,
Uh,
if we use something, every time if we use the recently tabs will be there, right?
so
So
see,
for that
that is one of
purpose,
the use. That is one of the
yeah.
use, but not the major use. Actually, these tabs will be useful when see, there will be customizations you will be doing. You will be creating custom records and few custom pages and all. Okay. So whenever you create them, right, those are the new things that you'll be creating. So those new things, how do you know where should you associate? Your client may want to have it associated under a new tab altogether. So that's when you create a tab and you like associate things over there. So we have a session of custom records. When we create custom records, right, that's when you'll understand like how you can use them. We are going to associate the our custom record under this tab. What you mentioned is also one of the use, but major use is that here customization will be done. Whatever the custom objects are created, like records or maybe pages and all, okay, those are like listed under a custom tab or something.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, or see, like there's now over see, this is a custom tab payments. So like you have you can create a payments separate custom tab, and you can all the payment related activities you can mention it under one single tab, so that it will be easy for client to navigate and understand. Okay, so this is the thing where if there are payments, I just have to go to the payments tab. Here I'll find whatever kind of payments I want to make. I don't have to like go to the standard navigation that sometimes payments I will find here, or sometimes I will find here. Okay, like, or sometimes I'll find in the financial. Okay, so client does not have to worry about all those things.
In short, you create shortcut like that.
Yeah, we kind of create shortcuts as well, and for new objects also we can associate them under those tabs.
Can you give one example, please? How
uh,
this central tab is working when you create the
uh,
short link.
Yeah, so see now over here the example is the one what we have used. So see now what happens, you have to go to transactions, you have go to sales, create invoices list. Okay, rather than now, okay, our tab is for
Ah, yes, yes,
invoices.
yes. I got
So
your
you
point.
just go to tab, you go to invoices,
Yes,
you go to
yes.
invoice, and you'll just
No
land
need
onto
to
a
go
list of.
there, transaction, everything.
Mhm.
Don't want to
Yeah,
see this one. Transaction. Go
yeah,
to shortcut like that.
yeah,
Simply.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, I got your point.
Okay. Like Soumya, what you told is also like this only. Okay. Apart from this,
Yes.
one additional thing is that you can also like now you will be creating custom records and few pages and all if the technical training was also done. So in that you will understand that those technically what scripting we create objects, right? We can show them under this tab so that uh, you can also navigate, go and navigate quickly from our tab.
Yeah. Now you have shown us the things which are already there, but in future we are going to be created like new objects, right?
New objects. Yeah, in this
Yeah.
you'll create a custom
That's
record, a new object.
yeah,
Then
I
I'll
got
show
it.
you how to associate it under that.
Yeah. Okay. Just for example, you just shown us the
Yeah,
already objects, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the concept is same. Just take the URL, put it in the center link, and associate that link to the tab.
Yeah. Just the URL will be different and that will be given by the clients, right?
Yeah. No, URL will not be given from the client side. URL is the page URL. You have to copy this URL and paste it in the center link.
Yeah, this URL we have, so we just pasted it. So for the
Yeah.
new objects I'm talking about.
For new objects, no. For new objects also that page will be created. No, from that page you will take the URL. I'll show you. When we'll go to custom records, no, I'll show you then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions or doubts?
Not for me.
Anything from you, Javed?
No.
Okay, so like I'll create a WhatsApp group, or like maybe I'll send you both credentials, okay, individually on WhatsApp with respect to this. Okay, the access is ready. You and also like I hope you are receiving the recordings. Okay, so you can go through the recording and practice. And any doubts tomorrow, first we can discuss your doubts, and then only we can move to the next topic.
Yes. Okay.
Till now we didn't get any recordings. Yeah, maybe like they'll send us in future. Yeah, today.
Yeah, so I'll just make sure that after every session you receive recordings. I'll just let
Yeah.
them know. Okay, it was the introduction
So
session, so which is why you didn't receive it, I guess. Respect to today. Okay, file. This was a quick small topic. Okay, so like tomorrow, most probably we'll be taking up the data migration part. Okay, wherein you'll understand how to create the master data over here and how to import data into the NetSuite.